Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, we'll be doing a box opening and review of this Darth Vader. Specifically, this is the Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. This is the 1/6 scale collectible figure by Hot Toys. Whew, I got scared for a second. It says Sideshow exclusive. I thought it was a Sideshow figure. It's a Hot Toys figure, but it's a Sideshow exclusive, so I guess there was some extra stuff in here specific to Sideshow. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to this, man. I pre-ordered this like very soon after the Obi-Wan Kenobi series had aired. Dude, one of the dopest scenes to me was the Vader and Kenobi fight at the end. I know a lot of people complain about Obi-Wan Kenobi. In fact, they complain about a lot of the Star Wars shows. I'm just not one of those dudes. I do see the imperfections in every one of the Star Wars joints that came out on Disney Plus, but to be honest with you, man, I'm also one of those people that were highly upset when the prequels came out. I love them now. When I rewatch them, I do love them, but when I first saw them, man, it was just the digital background. It was so far removed from the three movies that I grew up on that it threw me off a little bit, man. So I feel like the prequels actually trained me to love Star Wars differently, like just be a little bit more lax, man. So I saw some imperfections again in this episode, specifically the worst scene being when Princess Leia was running. She was being chased by some, it was just a horrible scene. But there was a lot good to the show, and Darth Vader was by himself was one of the highlights, but definitely the fight between him and Kenobi. And of course, this is a battle damaged Darth Vader reflecting the effects of that fight scene. So really looking forward to opening up this one. But before we do, man, just going over the box, yo, we do got a picture of the figure on the front. We got a little slip thing. We got a couple of different poses, very Darth Vader-like poses. Nothing too extreme, man. This is one of the figures you probably wouldn't put in a super duper dynamic pose. You don't picture Darth Vader doing somersaults or whatnot. Cool, but the box definitely got me excited, man. Let's jump in with the actual box opening. Ooh, hold on. Okay, before we dive into the box opening, there's another cover. Man, this is dope, yo. Got this little red design going on. We got some of the other characters. We got the Inquisitors. We got Reva the Inquisitor. Stormtrooper action going on, man. So, yeah, pretty decent, man. So, adding on to the slip case, we got a book-style slip case where it slips out on the side. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. We got another picture, dog. They're going to kill us with pictures before we even get to the figure, man. But again, we got a close-up of the face. Again, the battle-damaged helmet. Very dope. Oh, we got some words on there, too, saying, Darth Vader, you didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. Following a brutal battle with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Mustafar that nearly killed him, Darth Vader is restored under the watchful eye of his new master, Darth Sidious. Vader becomes fully consumed by the dark side of the Force and is on the hunt for Obi-Wan Kenobi. And of course, that's where we pick up with Darth Vader on the show, hunting the Jedi, specifically looking for Obi-Wan. Now we'll do the box opening. We'll do that so we can look at the details in the studio downstairs, all right? Let's check that out. Yo, here we go, yo. We ain't playing no games. Take the cover off right from the jump. We already got Vader shown in the flesh or in the mechanics, whatever. Super dope, man. This is reminiscent of my Batman figure, my first 1989 1/6 scale Batman figure. Came in a case similar to this. Oh, also the Bespin Luke Skywalker, the original Hot Toys one that had the two figures actually came in something like this as well, where you can clearly see the figure. You got the little sign. It says, please read user guide first and follow all instructions, details during the assembly process. They letting you know right from the jump, follow the directions. There's a lot of complicated pieces. If you break something, it ain't our fault. We warned you. That's how I read it anyway. But of course, we ain't reading the directions just to take them out. Let's get this bad boy out first. Oh my God, yo. This looks so real. Jeez, I can't explain it, man. The leather. I've got Darth Vader figures. This one looks different, man. I like how we got the black right from the jump. There's differences in the shoulder pad version, the shoulder armor. Look, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get some of this stuff out. All right, we'll put him to the side for now. He is prone to fingerprints. I do not have any white gloves, so we just gonna risk it and hope we do all right. Hope I don't damage it too much. Try not to touch the armor as much. I say that because as soon as I brush that, I left a streak on it already. But he is battle damaged, so I think we'll be all right. All right, what we got in here? Some pegs. We do got Look like 7 hands in here. We got the balled up fist, ooh, with the classic curve in it. Like, yo, I am your father. Curve, of course, not the same movie. Obviously, we got lightsabers. He's a Sith Lord. Well, I guess technically he's not a Sith, but or is he? It was the master in him. But look at that. Yep, we got the open hand, which also reminds me of the "I am your father." Come on, yo, super dope. And we got one. So basically, it's very, very expressive hands. Let me see. We do got this hologram of the Inquisitor. I thought that was Obi-Wan, but we got the Grand Inquisitor. So for Vader to talk to, but man, we ain't got no time for that. We ain't got no time for that. All right, it's an instruction book. Only because it said look at the instruction. It got me interested, man. It done piqued my interest a little bit. See what they say. Yeah, it ain't nothing too hard. Oh, you got an eye roll function, so you can move the eyes, take the back of the helmet off, the top of the helmet off, and you can roll the eyes. There's only one eye. I don't know if you saw my review on the Black Panther figure, the Shuri Black Panther figure. I proved that eye rolling is not made for me. The Prop Wiz is whack at eye rolling. Dude, they be cross-eyed. I can't get it together, but because Vader only has one eye showing, we might be okay. I think I could get away with one eye roll. Okay, we got the cape. The cape does have some battle damage already, probably from the lightsaber battle. Ooh, this is beautiful. I haven't seen a cape like this. It's got some weight to it, some real heft to it, but it's very, very soft, very, very expressionate, meaning it'll drape perfectly on Vader. And look at that. You got the little chain thing going on. That's perfect. And we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay. Not a whole lot of accessories, but of course, what do you expect with Vader? It's not like he has to walk around with too much. Get some of this stuff out the way. Okay. We got a cool little rock base, probably reminiscent of that last little battle that they had on the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I think this was the material of where they were at, the planet they were at. Felt like that, so that's cool. Wonder if the Obi-Wan figure is going to come with that. And we got the motion lightsaber. This seems consistent with anybody force wielding, lightsaber wielding hot toys nowadays. Seem like they all got that. This is interesting. We got 2, 3 lightsaber blades. One is longer, so I'm assuming this one is the one that probably goes to his lightsaber. These probably go to the Inquisitor lightsabers, which he come with. There was a scene where he took Reva's lightsaber and rocked it, so I'm assuming that's what this is. So that's cool, man. It's almost a waste of a lightsaber. I don't know why I would rock these Inquisitor lightsabers with a Vader when we got his regular ones, but all right. We also got his lightsaber. Iconic. A lot of detail. And being someone that has a 1/1 scale version of this, I can tell you that this is very, very accurate. Dope. We also got the lightsaber with the wire. So this means that it lights up. It does have the light up function. This is something I generally don't use, especially on this Vader, because we're going to have to worry about hiding that wire any way you flip it. But if you are into this thing, that's dope. You got this, as well as the battery pack that doesn't take batteries. I believe you can actually plug this in using a USB. So you can have constant power, constant light, lighting up your lightsaber. Again, that's not something I'm going to be rocking. And then, of course, we got the rest of the base, the stand for the base itself. So pretty cool stuff in there. And though I'm not going to be using the Inquisitor lightsabers, I probably will display it in the case with him since we do have it. Real cool, as mentioned before, you even got a rip or a tear or lightsaber damage to the cape. Crazy. Eye roll. The helmet comes off easily. They give you access to the back, to the eyes, directly to the eyes, or eye. He only has one eye. He was looking up. I thought he was looking in a weird place, but to me, it kind of looks kind of evil with him looking up like that. So I think I'm going to keep it like that. And the helmet goes right on. Damage is perfect. Look at that. dude, the whole thing seems to be painted slightly different than some of the other Vaders. I think my last Vader was Sideshow Collectibles Darth Vader. It was Empire Strikes Back. It actually said Vader in general, but it did have the tunic going under the armor, which is reminiscent of Empire Strikes Back, and evidently this bad boy as well. But it does look like all the colors are more muted. Other figures I've seen is more silver here in these sections, the highlights on the armor, whereas in this it's black with this almost like a blackish gray. And I'm looking at it on camera. On camera, it does kind of look silver. It kind of got that classic look, but it is painted differently than usual. You got all the mechanics are destroyed. Look at that detail. Oh, man. Again, right out of the show. I did want to point out, I was saying something about the wires and the lighted lightsaber. So it looks like there's wires already built in on the back. So it looked like everything is already hidden, or some of that battery pack might be for the lights on the belt. I'm sure some of this stuff lights up. We'll check that out a little bit later. But yeah, man, looks good. The leather actually almost feels real. Again, I'm not saying it's real leather. I doubt it is, but the boots, all of that feels like real leather. Definitely costume quality. In terms of if you own a life-size Vader, as I do, it feels like the same material. All right, again, the cape drapes purposely. Dude, it looks like Vader. They did a real good job on this figure. They just recently released another battle-damaged Darth Vader that has this Legends kind of feel to it. It wasn't quite from any of the movies or the shows, but did have the Anakin that we know, if I believe, like it was modeled after the current Anakin. But yeah, man, again, flexibility this isn't something you're going to put in no crazy poses, but it does move fairly well considering the bodysuit. Perfect figure. Glad I have it. Can't wait for the Obi-Wan. Probably going to display these bad boys all in the same display case. I've already got Reva, so probably Reva, Vader, and Obi-Wan are going in the same case. Don't have a lot of room, so I can't wait for that. But I'm about to probably have Vader set up sometime today. Real dope. Okay, my final thoughts on the Darth Vader, man. Super duper dope. Dude, this is next level figure right here. This is one of those awesome ones to review because I've already got Darth Vader figures in my collection. So to be able to compare it and just see the differences and how much better it's gotten, I knew it was going to be different just because it was from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, but it actually looks like some of the technology, I don't know, the armor, the painting on the helmet, again, even looking at it from this angle, it's definitely black, but it's got this glare where some of it looks gray. It's just got a metallic feel to it, which I think is dope, to the armor pieces in the helmet. And then of course to have the Hayden Christensen head sculpt, all battle scarred, battle damaged, the helmet battle damaged. Yo, this is just, dude, this is a cool figure to have in the collection. And Hot Toys execution on the actual figure itself, man, top notch. I definitely give this bad boy a 10 out of 10. This is, again, man, to me, it's perfect. It really doesn't have me wanting more in terms of what they could have did better, but though I'm sure they're going to release another Vader down the road. In fact, we know that there's another Vader coming that might even beat this one, man. But right now, in hand, this is dope, man. Absolute perfection. Anyways, that's my thought. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the figure you already own? Are you looking forward to getting this one? Did you pre-order it? Hey, are you waiting for that next one? There are photos of that one out. In fact, I'll probably do a review just on the photos of those. There is another Vader figure coming out it is pretty dope, yo. So are you waiting for that? Waiting for that perfect Vader? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button, hit the notify button. That way you get notified every time I release a new video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And as always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, right?
I'm the planet killer. They call me Galactus. I'm here to turn everything on your planet to ashes. Turn your oceans into overflowing boiling acid. A savage with a passion for wiping out the masses, and I'm laughing. Call me Galactus. I'm here to turn everything on your planet to ashes. Turn your ocean into overflowing boiling acid. A savage with a passion for wiping out the masses. You heard the battle cry when it said with a battle axe to your neck. That's why you see me walk around with baskets full of heads. The walking dead, the dead walking awkward and stab the carcasses in the shed. Cause they started with disrespect. When they talking out they neck bled that red stuff. Turn your life into lifeless objects like some dead stuff. I'm read up on torture methods and weapons that swept up whole sections of soldiers' soulless bodies looking like ketchup. I'm finished, my pen is penning the finest lyrics. Mind spinning, sending messages in it with antennas. Kill them like ant killers with magnifying glass to harness the sun rays. It's either that or attack your gorillas, smashing your village or smashing this shit and taking pics of the passages just to show my chick's ass is bigger. How is that? You figure your rap has a bigger impact on the who listen to hip hop than ain't wizards. I'm the planet killer. They call me Galactus.